Hi everybody, it's Irene with BrainStormAcres, and this morning Henry is hauling water. In the background you can hear the generator running because we have serious overcast this morning. It's actually sprinkled a couple of times on us this morning. Isa is watching because she knows something's going on. Jack is hiding right inside the door watching the whole process because he knows it's going to rain and he doesn't like to be outside when it rains. And I'm going to see if I can get this bed cleared. I have a new pair of gloves. Anyone who knows me, I hate wearing gloves, but I'm trying to use gloves to save my hands a little bit lately. They've been kind of dry from all the gardening and the preserving because you wash your hands continuously. I'm going to see if I can get these tomatoes out of here and start processing this into a new bed. Excuse me, Miss Isa, you need to move your patootie. You have decided that's a great place to sit, huh? I think it's not a great place to sit, actually. I'm pleased to see we got some decent root growth on these tomatoes this year. This soil here really was not all that great to start with. It was never heavily amended. And when we went to go plant here, we added as much as we could afford to add in terms of compost and things like that to make it better. And it seems like it did a pretty good job. We've got some serious root balls, which is great. That means it worked. When we started digging this bed, I had to water it. It was like cement because this was mostly native soil here, and our native soil is a nice interesting cross between caliche, and which is unconsolidated limestone, and adobe and fun things like that. So yeah, not the best stuff to work with. And this bed here had never been used for vegetables in probably 10 years. It was herbs, it was some flowers. Yeah, that was pretty much it. And I'd have to go back to very old maps to see what was here. And it's hard to even guess what soil was here because it was it was mushed around so many times as I changed the shape of the beds, and the dirt was moved from one location to another and stuff was added. But I can see the peppermint that used to be in here is coming back a little bit. It was completely decimated by gophers. Early this spring we took this entire bed apart and put hardware cloth on the bottom so the gophers can't get in from the bottom anymore. And that means we can now safely grow plants here without having the roots magically disappear overnight. I think one thing that did help these tomatoes was that the fact that they were in like 6 or 8 inch pots, so it gave them a better root ball to start with. The only plants I'm going to leave in here is the basil. There we go. That looks nicer. This is an herb. I need to trim him back a little. Get some of the dead out of him. He has not gotten as good care as usual. This is English thyme, actually. And because our monsoon rains have not come, he's thirstier than usual. I may need to just put water on him and not try and... Usually I just leave him out here, and they're very drought resistant to start with, and then it smells so good. I really wish there was smell-o-vision sometimes. Other times, not so much. Done a pretty good job of keeping up with the weeding. I'm not pleased with these beans. They did not do well. It was one problem after another with them. We'll give them one more try next year. And if they don't do better, we won't try them again. Because I don't even think we got any off last year because of all the issues we had. And that was only partially their problem, if you know what I mean. But this year, they've gotten much better care. And they still don't care for the environment, it seems like. So like I say, we'll give them one more try. Now, one of the reasons I am turning the soil is I am watching for grubs. We treated our entire garden with nematodes this spring to control the grub problems, and it seems to have done a very good job. We've only had a couple all summer and no major damage show up. We have roly-polies. And that's okay. I will release you to go do your roly-poly thing. Now, I don't hate them as much as I hate most gloves, so that's a good start. Just like the flail of dirt. That's what the problem is. Now, here's the trick. To decide how to space this stuff out so we get our maximum usage for the land. Uh-oh. Bug. Wireworm. What are you? It's wiggling around in here. Oh, you're an ant. Yeah, you can go wiggle. Okay, so first thing over here. I have kohlrabi, I have tiara cabbage, I have another type of kohlrabi, and I have pak choi. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how this works. Forgot my knee pad, so I'll have brown knees today. Okay. Pak choys. Eighth to quarter-inch deep. I have more of these if I need to, if this is a fail or whatever. I am going to put cabbage here. But I've got a pak choi back there. And I'm going to put pak choi here. I have not direct seeded much of this, so this is kind of an experiment. We'll see how that goes. So this is all pak choi. They're slightly older seeds. They should still be fine. These are my King Choi F1s from Johnny's. We are currently growing a bunch of them around here. It's practically the only pak choi we have growing anywhere right now, and we adore them. They are super good. I'm going to put tiara cabbage right in this strip here, and we'll see. Again, I don't normally direct seed these. So those are those, the tiaras. I'm going to leave this here for now. I have to be careful because it could start raining on us at any minute. And then this section over here, I'm going to plant some purple Vienna kohlrabis, which is something I have not tried before, and some Terek, which is a hybrid kohlrabi from Johnny's. Zoom! I have a bunch of Tereks over here, so I'm going to plant purples here and then just a little bit of Terek here. We really like kohlrabi. It's turned out to be a very stable part of our food source. These will harvest out much faster. Oh, Henry's back from getting water. These will harvest out much faster than the cabbage will, so I may even wind up replanting. And a little bit of Tarek, which is a light green kohlrabi like the ones I have over here. So here we are. We have the tomatoes gone, pak choi, tiara cabbage, and a couple of different kinds of kohlrabi in there. One of the kinds will be a pale green like these guys, and the other one will be a purple, which is a new one for us. We haven't tried that before. So stay tuned. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because I'm going to be starting a bunch of seeds. We're going to be transplanting. I don't usually direct seed this stuff, actually. We're just giving it a shot. I haven't had the time to start anything because it's been too hot. Time to see if this works or not. So until next time, bye.